Yo, my people, damn CFC with this blue back with another video review settings, man, for this shocking performance. Ipswich 2, Chelsea 0. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Love for the support on the watch along. But I can't lie, man, this performance is absolutely dreadful, and we have to hold it. Maresco didn't make the right decisions, and our players just didn't play good enough, man. Just didn't do good enough. And let me just get into this starting 11. Goalkeeper Jorgensen, right back Axel Disasi, centre backs Tosin Adarabioyo, Levi Colwill, left back Cucurella, CDMs Enzo Caicedo, on the left Joao Felix, on the right Noni Madueke, Cam Cole Palmer, striker Nicholas Jackson. Man said no, striker was Christopher Nkunku. And I can't lie to you, man, going into it, I was thinking that it is a lot of changes, but I felt like the team is good enough to get a win against Ipswich. But how wrong was I? Looking at the performance, man. First half was absolutely dreadful, man. The amount of times we gave the ball away, so many times. Joao Felix gave the ball away too many times. Tosin did. Colwell did. Like, we just weren't on it at all. We just weren't. It was absolutely dreadful. If you would have thought today that Ipswich were trying to get top four, and you would have thought we were in the bottom half. And this is like the closest thing I felt towards how we've been. Like, if this was time last season or the season before that, this is how this kind of result makes me feel. Like, it's so jarring, so frustrating. Because in a game like today, we needed to win. I said we can't afford to not win, and we didn't win. No draw. Portman Road, terrible ground for us. Saw it in the stat. As you can see, Chelsea have failed to win at Portman Road more than any other ground in Premier League, losing twice now and drawing 4 times. Clearly, it's a mad ground and a tough ground for us to go to, and the players were just not up for it. Joao Felix was terrible. The whole team was absolutely terrible, and I can't big up anyone for today's performance. I'll be honest, man. It just was not good enough. We lacked control. These guys, once they got their goal, thanks to Liam Delap, it was a ball down down our right hand side. He's gone in. Jorgensen took him down. I feel like people can sit there and say that, oh, it wasn't a pen or whatnot. I feel like he did touch him, and if it's just the slightest bit, then it is a penalty for me. I'm not going to be sitting there saying that's not a pen, because I did feel like it definitely was. And he ain't going to miss from there. That's 1-0 to them. Then after that, we nearly had a goal. Cole Palm put the ball in. Joao Felix headers it in. But then it's short of offside. And these refs are just so done out, because how does it take you 5 minutes to see that this man was offside? It was clear as day that it was offside. Clear as day. It was. And other than that, in the first half, we had a free kick. Cole Palmer hit the post, and Nkunku couldn't follow up. And guess what? After that, what other great chance did we have? Nothing. The first half was our best half, and that was rubbish. And the second half got even worse. It was absolutely dreadful. There was no changes at half time. I would have made changes at half time. I would have. I wouldn't even have started Joao Felix today. I wouldn't have started Nkunku today. We shouldn't be making bare changes. Maresco wanted to give guys a chance. We cannot be giving guys chances in these games, because we had lost. We had dropped points already to Fulham, and I dropped points to Everton. Now we drop points to Ipswich, and now we have Newcastle 3 points behind us. We have Man City 4 points behind us. Arsenal could go 4 points above us if they win. Nottingham Forest are 2 points ahead of us. We are still in the top 4 race. We can still get top 4. We've been in the top 4 for 12 out of 19 game weeks, but we need to pattern up. And there'll be people there sitting there saying that obviously sporting directors, all of these kind of things, it's not even on them. Today just shows how bad defensively that we are, and how bad we needed a guy like Romeo Lavio or even a Wesley Fofana in this team. Because defensively on the transition, yeah, man, it is curtains for us. Curtains. Tosin didn't have a good game. I don't think anyone did. I just be honest, man. Today was the worst performance of the season, and we have to hold it. Maresca should have done better. The players should have done better, and we didn't. The travelling fans got to see that performance, and they didn't even deserve that. The second half was absolutely abysmal, and even after we brang on subs, we brang on Sancho, we brang on Neto, we brang on Nicholas Jackson, we brang on Gusto, and yeah, we probably made one more sub, but at the end of the day, just weren't good enough. Should have reacted at half time. We didn't, and it's another game where we played poorly, but now it's the whole team. The whole team played poor. It was absolutely dreadful, and we need to hold it, man. The players are just, fam, you need to bounce back. I'm not gonna be having hands in heads. Guys need to bounce back, because in 4 days' time or 5 days' time, we have to play Crystal Palace, and we must win that game, because if we don't, we risk dropping out of the top 4, and that cannot be happening, man. Can't be happening. We've dragged ourselves into the position where we could potentially finish 5th or something. We can't finish 2nd now, even though we're only 2 points behind, but we're going to need other teams to do things. We're going to need Brentford to beat Arsenal now. We're going to need Newcastle to drop points, and we need to capitalise. 3 games, 1 point. 1 point out of 9, dropped 8 points. This is on us. And injuries play a part. As I've said, Lavia and Wesley Fowler are big misses, because defensively, that's where our control goes, and then our attack would just be much better, because we'll be able to control the game. We couldn't control nothing today. Couldn't control nothing. Ipswich had the better chances, and they put them away. Liam Delap done his thing. He was brilliant. Goal and assist for him. Omari Hutchinson gets a goal against his former club. Like, I predicted us to win 2-0. We lost 2-0. This is the way we end this year. It's jarring, man. After the start to the season that we had, it was much better, but this game, absolutely dreadful. And now we need to win against Crystal Palace. I hope Maresca, I really hope that you put the guys in the right team. And yeah, man, I just don't start João Felix. Put the same team out majority of the time, because we cannot be making too many changes, because that can just mess up the rhythm, as it did today. The worst performance of the season. And now the travelling fans have to come back home and go through all of this. Players, bounce back, man. We have to. Disasi, terrible. He's the reason why we conceded the second goal. He gave the ball away. And I know people that sit there and say, oh, we have 3 right backs on the pitch. I think because it was Ipswich, it could have been good enough for us to do that. But clearly it isn't. But that's why I be saying, even in my prediction exam, if you saw the preview, I was saying that our team needs to have, if I was to pick my preferred lineup, it would be had to have Lavia in this team, have him, Enzo and Caicedo, because we would just be dominating in terms of possession as well as controlling the game. We was not in control. We might have had possession more, but once these guys got their goals, they set up shop and we couldn't break them down. Couldn't. Frustrating, man. Frustrating, but we bounce back. We need to. I still believe we will get top 4. I still believe we can finish in the top 4. I don't want to be coming back after the next review and talking about, oh, we're outside of the top 4 and all of these things. I really don't. Chelsea, I beg, please, get the win against Palace, because if we don't, just more negative vibes. 3 games, no W. The longest we've gone without it this season. Don't make it 4. Cannot be afford to make it 4. Can't. Because then we have to then win our games and rely on other teams to drop points. Cannot be allowing this to happen, man. I beg of the team, please do well. Please. No one had a good performance today. Everyone wasn't good enough. The only thing I have to say is that I don't see how Omari Hutchinson didn't get a card when that was that high foul against Cucurella. I don't really understand that, but other than that, I don't have any complaints. Ipswich deserved the win, and they got it, man. Them 2, us no. Crap performance, terrible. and the players need to hold it. It's on Maresca and the players. Not good subs, not a good enough 11, and we lose. Reece James was on the bench. He came back, but he didn't even come on. And now, no Chelsea fans are going to be thinking about that. We're going to be thinking about the result and the performance. So I really hope that in the next game, we bounce back, because we must. We must. So please, man, do the job in the next game. And like I said before, thank you to everyone for your thoughts and opinions in the comments. In the comments of the watch along. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below on this, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow when I do the player ratings. So stay tuned for that. And as always, come on Chelsea, come on Chelsea. I still believe we will get top 4, but we are making it really difficult for ourselves. I beg the man pattern up, Maresca, please just make better decisions. I beg. But that's it from me. Love for your support. Catch you guys later. Peace.